Nice Sunday win for you. We spoke yesterday. You said you wanted to see you guys come out and play well on Sundays. It looks like they did.
Starts on the mound. Forbes is he only gave up one hit. Obviously, he'll improve. With the command of the strike zone. It's only his second time out there, but the back pick was huge. He made pitches. We got off the field and we got some big at bats early. So it was pretty balanced up and down the lineup. And then you look at the bullpen. Those guys that came out. Like I said, man, it was a complete effort today.
Seems like every time we talk to you, there's somebody else we want to bring up because they're doing well at the plate. Luke Mapleton's another one of those guys. Another great day for him. Although he got, looks like hurt there.
Yeah. No, he's been, we started the year off. First two games of the year, I think we hit him in the 4-hole, and he caught one game, he DH'd the next. He did it in the fall, he did it in the spring. He's a really good hitter. So just trying to get these guys to not do too much. We got balance up and down the lineup, and really the bottom half, I think, just moving McCoy out of that middle and a little bit down. He's swinging it great. Eddie had some good at-bats today. So it's nice to see because it's a good feeling as a coach. You don't have to live and die off of 2 or 3 guys, man. We got some real depth and balance in our lineup.
With Luke, did the ball hit him in the hand, or do you know what happened?
Yeah, hit him in the hand, the HBP. So he's got an ice pack on it. And, they got those hand guards now, and I'd be surprised more hitters don't wear them. Like really, as it's just one of those sensitive areas. But good hitters, you get hit a lot because pitchers realize they got to pitch you in. They got to try to move you off the plate. Good hitters hit things out over the plate. So traditionally, your better hitters get hit more. So you just got to protect yourself.
Can you talk a little bit about how your team is feeling and the attitude they've got now, on the 7-game win streak as compared to maybe what they were feeling, maybe you kind of thought they were pressing maybe about 10 days ago?
Yeah, it didn't play good baseball, and you learn if you don't play good baseball, you can very easily lose, and that was maybe a combination of pressing a little bit, so we had to break that barrier quickly. You just got to play the game, respect your opponent, respect the game. Just play the game the right way, and we've done that for the last week or so.
Parker Detmers came in, gave you another nice outing. Well, he and Ty both gave you some nice time on the mound.
Yeah, the freshmen are contributing. They're contributing in the lineup. They're contributing on the mound. We need them. We've never had a great team without some support and the freshmen contributing. So it's a talented group. I think Coach Williams is doing a great job just picking his spots and running these guys out there. And overall, we've had a hiccup or two out of the bullpen, but our pitching staff has really contributed. We're getting a lot of outs up and down that pitching staff. And there's still, like I said, there's a couple more guys that we get them out there a little more often. We get them going, man. We need them all.
You've got about 10 more days until, you kind of finish this portion of the schedule with the non-conference. What are some of the things that you'd like to see and continue to work on and get ironed out before you move into conference play?
The game is the game. You don't ever arrive. You're trying to get quality starts on the mound. You're never going to have all 9 hitters locked in. We were talking with Coach Snide yesterday about there's always 2 or 3. You just gotta work with, and hopefully we can keep this 12, 13, 14 guys going because they're all good and they're helping us. And just as we always say, learn and grow. Let's just learn and grow. It's not about arriving, and just try to play good baseball, and let's prepare, move on, get ready for Morehead State, and get ready to play good baseball.
Will Koger struggled a little bit, more than a little bit out of the bullpen so far this year. But your thought on how he's progressed?
I feel for Will in a sense, and sometimes you put yourself in trouble, but sometimes we put him in trouble. If there's anything, as Koger busts through this door, I think he's going to be better off because he has dealt with a lot of adversity, dealt with runners on base, whether that's him putting them on, I think early in his career, but now we seem to make an error behind him. The kid chops the ball, and that's not an error, but it's like, oh gosh. And he's just going to have to bust through the door. We just call it those mental barriers, and it'll even out for him. I challenge these guys, man. As long as you're checking all the boxes, that's electric stuff, man. He's throwing some nasty stuff up there. So I'm going to enjoy when he can get in that role and get going and start putting up zeros that he's capable of putting up.
You've often talked about great play in the outfield. JT gave you some nice defensive plays out there today.
It was great, and I commended him in the outfield too, because I think at the time you might have been 0 for 3, and the sign of a player, a real player, is you can play great defense, when maybe you don't have the hits in your back pocket. Anybody can make a great play when they got 2 or 3 hits and they're feeling great and they're running around having a good old time. But can you make great plays when it seemed like the last 2 days he'd been pressing a little bit, he'd been frustrated, he hasn't had as many hits maybe this weekend as we're used to him having. So I was really proud that he showed everybody, hey, I can still help this team win, and those are huge plays.
As you move forward to Tuesday, is the plan as of right now to continue to throw Liggett on Tuesday, or eventually to move him to the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's ready to throw on Tuesday. I'll talk with Coach Williams, and every game matters, and so just getting these guys their starts and keeping their pitch count up, and the pitching, the statement holds true, right? You never have enough pitching, especially starting pitching. So it's a good feeling knowing we got Carson Liggett, if he is throwing this midweek, and we're gonna look at the forecast, and I don't know, maybe we'll offer to play him on Monday, we'll offer to play him on Wednesday, if Tuesday doesn't look like the right day with the weather. So I'm gonna contact them as soon as I break from here and just see what options we got.
Awesome.